Dumelang malifing. I'm busy recording during a power cut, just putting it out there. That's the reason I'm in my car. It's the only environment that's sufficiently ventilated and with sufficient lighting. So, hello. I'm busy telling you a story about Pulayama Bane Khasiteng mo Johannesburg. I don't know what date it is. I don't care. It could be the 9th or 10th of December. It's some date in December. I don't count. All I'm counting down to is going in the rapture. Anyway. So I asked the Lord and I'm like, Father, answer me. Please, I want to know if that thunderstorm was from you being mad at the land of slavery for holding your people captive and making them live in squalor. Father, bring me a parachute then, so I can go to heaven in a parachute. Cause I don't like being on the ground since you're not answering me. And then the Father answered me. He took my singing as a holy and acceptable sacrifice and was like, hot lick carabo, hot lick carabo. Oh, click refresh Carabo on YouTube. And I was like, I'll click it. It's alright. Donkey Father for Carabo. That's my name, yes I know, but it also means answer, okay? Alrighty. Listen up, you guys. So here it is that I'm clicking refresh on the tube machine. And guess what pops up all up in my grizzard? Johannesburg flooded in some areas, oh woe is me. Looks like we're in a little bit of a troublesome state. Allow me to let you guys know a little bit of a something about South Africa, okay? We've always just kind of boasted gentle weather, hey? Hurricane schmurricane, that's what's good. Tsunami schmunami, that's also what's good. Vortex schmortex, that's also what's good, except there's all these kinds of vortexes everywhere because everybody's a witch. But nonetheless, they're in denial that they're opening portals in the cosmos. But South Africa doesn't generally have bad, horrendous, catastrophic weather events that displace people. It's just not what we're about, okay? Yeah, until like 2022. 2022 is making people squint in the land allegedly flowing with milk and honey. South Africans are in denial about the fact that we're the land of slavery. Cause they be calling themselves land flowing with milk and honey even though it's slavery. Ooh, most unequal country in the world. Go and check out Alex versus Santon. Travesty, travesty. Thinking the Most High do not see, but like he sees. Yes. Land of slavery, South Africa. Blind guides leading the blind, heralding and praising Julius Malema in a church, calling him a man of God. Of course, a country like that is under judgment. I'm just saying that you all be giving us this grief like this book over here. It's not the most important book you can ever own. It's called the Bible, but you be thinking it's a novel. The other day I was lamenting that some okie on Facebook called the Bible a novel, all up in my grill trying to diss me, and I came back with a flying kick. Anyway, so this word made it clear that if you don't honor the Lord, he is going to lambaste your country. But everybody is in denial, and for as long as they're in denial, I want to go home. I want to go in a parachute, hover in the sky until the rapture happens, cause then I will at least be halfway there. Woo! Yes, in. Click like refresh on the tube machine, and I realized that parts of Johannesburg are flooded. I was like, okay, whatever, you know. Every so often there's flooding that causes like drains to like, you know, choke up a storm and stuff, but like just give it like, you know, couple of hours and everything will dissipate. It's nothing much, you know. It's just regular, like, you know, making it impossible for cars to drive properly. But it's really not until I saw homes Indonesia, submerged, halfway in, looking like all those scenes I saw on television in Sydney, Australia, making like all of those scenes I saw in, was it New York City? Concrete jungle where dreams are, I guess not, made of. Looking like those scenes I saw in, was it Indonesia? I was like, we be looking like India? We be looking like Ghana? Oh, we be looking like California. What? The country that doesn't struggle with such issues as these. I mean, this all has been happening in 2022. Remember what happened in KZN with the like collapse of bridges and 300 and some people dying. I was like, ooh, floods have been happening for a minute. So ever since the days of Noah, it's been floods, So it's nothing special, really. Like, I mean, obvious, Christ, everybody believed Hitler was the Antichrist, but he wasn't. And, here it is that we still hear all these years down the line. So it's just another flood. Yes, it's just another flood. And we will see another one next year, maybe 2 years from now. And maybe 10 years from now, we'll see another tour. Because, I mean, these disasters have always just been happening. Jesus, please don't accuse me for being a mocker. I'm just trying to, leave room for disappointments. Leave room for disappointment. So just in case we don't live tomorrow, then I can know that, I mean, come on, the flood's been happening since there's Noah. And frankly, really, you see one flood, you see them all. Yeah, climate change, yes, whatever. That is an idea from Klaus Schwab. So please, it's nothing intense. Let's just wait and see what happens. Yeah. And then I realized that no, Karabo, this is not a thing. Like, no, it's not. Like, Lenasia, Ebatung, Cape Town is the like weather disaster central of South Africa. That's where all different kinds of weird weather events happen. Angaziwa, Gunjena, Cape Town, not even KwaZulu Natal. But in this year, we have seen in all the major cities of South Africa some kind of natural disaster slap it. It's unprecedented. Frankly, it's never happened before. So no, it's not like, with Hitler, the Holocaust, everybody thought it was the Antichrist. But, we still hear all this just down the line. The guy's dead now, so I guess he wasn't the Antichrist. No, guys, all these events are culminating violently. And on top of that, they're unprecedented. And while I was sitting here in a very high-lying area, Wilgehevel, it's all mountainous. Grenschap, my nearest neighborhood, is called Little Falls. North Cliff is another neighborhood, which is basically up there somewhere. So if at all there's going to be a thunderous, like, rainy season looking like a monsoon in the country, in this, like, Johannesburg of ours, we are going to be among the safest places to be, because we're in a high-rised area. But like what lens, Lego parts of Soweto, Matlu Abona, and it's not just regular houses. Guys, when people that are like, God is the great equalizer. You go and recalibrate scales so on your behalf. You go know that he don't care about the difference between the president of the country versus some dude living in a shack. Lenasia, Mantu Ateng are bougie. Like, it is a Lani suburb. You can see they're big. It's like if we were to use the United States, since everybody knows suburbs in that joint, it's like suburbs in Bel Air in the US. Homes there being like just trapped underwater, and like 3/4 of them almost reaching the ceiling are underwater. Some Lani bougie burb in Lens, Johannesburg, is underwater. I was like, I mean, I'm sorry guys from Lens, like, it's unfortunate, but like what's going on there in your hood is unprecedented. And again, the rain that lasted from the moment I wanted to go and pee 3 a.m. in the morning, that's when I wanted to pee, and it was still raining at 8:30 in the morning, that is also unprecedented. We have had rains linger for days on end non-stop, but it's always been a drizzle, just a slight pour. But the way it was just violently just bucketing down yesterday, it did that for hours with claps of thunder. I'm sorry, that is God. So the Lord answered my question that this is not a blessedness over your land, Karabo, with rain, because it's going through a drought. This is a judgment. Next part.